Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome back to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to talk about a topic that, really carries significant emotional and financial weight, and that's property division. So as you consider the possibility of divorce, it's important to keep several key considerations in mind when it comes to dividing assets. We're going to go ahead and explore these considerations today. Now, let's start with, it's pretty critical to understand that property division can vary depending on your jurisdiction. Different states or countries have different laws regarding the division of marital assets. You're going to have to familiarize yourself with the specific regulations that apply to your situation. And, before entering into any discussions about property division, we're going to have to create a list of that's comprehensive of all the marital assets and probably categorizing them as well. Now, this includes things like real estate, financial accounts, investments, personal property, and any other significant assets you and your spouse may own. We're going to, want to consider the distinction between separate and marital property. So generally, assets acquired before marriage or through inheritance or gifts during the marriage may be considered separate property and may not be subject to division. Understanding this distinction is important to ensuring a fair and equitable division. Now, accurate valuation of the assets is going to play an important role in fair distribution. Seek professional help if you need to, such as appraisers for real estate or financial experts for investment accounts, to ensure that the assets are valued correctly. We're going to, be mindful of the debts that are there as well, because property division isn't just about assets. So, any debt acquired during the marriage is also subject to division. Includes things like loans, mortgages, credit card debts. So assessing and allocating debt is an integral part of achieving a balanced financial outcome. And, certain assets may have tax consequences. So consulting with a tax professional to understand the potential liabilities with regards to taxes associated with, specific asset transfers, you got to be informed. Otherwise, you could end up with a, tax bill that you weren't even thinking about. So we're going to want to prioritize the needs and goals during property division negotiations. So understanding what matters most to you, whether it's retaining the family home, securing financial assets, or something else all entirely. It's going to help you guide the negotiation, and set up, your priorities. We may need to explore some creative solutions. Property division doesn't always have to follow the traditional path. Consider alternative arrangements, such as trading assets, to achieve a more mutually satisfying outcome. If you like something and your ex-spouse likes something, then maybe you each keep those and call it good. So creative solutions can lead to a win-win scenario for both parties. We're going to want to factor in also kind of like what's going to happen with the asset in the future. Immediately we kind of know what it's all about, but we want to consider the long-term financial impact of any decisions. How will the division of assets influence your financial stability, retirement plans, and overall financial well-being once the divorce is finalized? And you may want to seek outside assistance, of the legal and financial professionals, because they can provide clarity, ensure that you're well informed throughout the property division process. Their expertise can really guide you in making decisions that align with your best interest. Knowledge is power. And I want to thank you for joining me today on this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? Should you have any questions on today's topic or financial planning issues in general, I'm always happy to help. My contact information's in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, have a great day.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? With Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. And remember to subscribe, like, and follow.